we go.
Alright,
All
my
right.
stream is now live. I'm going to ping.
Damn, I should have had a second drink on standby. It's Australia Day where I'm at, so public holiday.
Wait, really? Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, it's legit.
That's great.
It's a very important day. It's like our 4th of July.
Oh my god, I love that.
You didn't. I guess it's not like super important for anyone who isn't Australian to know, but I mean, we know about 4th of July and like how crazy or how like into it
It's freaking miserable for us.
real patriots get over it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so we should be live right now. I don't know if there's anyone watching currently, but please let me know if there's any problems with the stream that is noticed, and I will try and fix them. Looks like we're going into the lag test right now, and I do have my co-caster Dylan here with me. Say hi, Dylan.
G'day, g'day.
So we wanted to discuss a little bit of the match of what we thought who we favor for this one, because we were both talking about how we both think this is a very close series. Both of these are very good teams. I think that Bregan and Gaignun definitely, a lot of people instinctively would favor them, just from their history. They're both very storied players. What are your thoughts on this, Dylan?
Yeah, so I haven't played with Gaignun or anyone actually in the series a lot besides recently, besides Bregan.
Mm-hmm.
And Bregan was very solid last time I scrimmed with him against Sin and Shadow. And I was a little bit apprehensive when I saw the bracket, because I know Esper and Sharkie have really played a lot and been playing a lot recently, and I know Bregan and Gaignun are kind of just too busy. They just got too much going on, and they don't really have as much time to dedicate to the game. But
yeah,
no, Bregan really surprised me and impressed me. I really felt like I was falling behind in the games that we played.
I definitely think that is a major thing that I was also considering, where it's like, a lot of us coming into this have not played for a while, and we're coming back specifically for the tournament itself, and we haven't been playing before that. Esper and Sharkie have been grinding the game while we were gone. They have just been playing non-stop. So I think that there is one major difference in that regard.
Another interesting thing is that Sharkie and Esper have done complete 180 on the style that they play, because back in the day, Esper used to only play jumper, he only played Maester, and Sharkie was playing Edgar, Wheeler, but now the shoes are on the other feet.
Yeah,
Sharkie's
they've
playing
really
the jumper.
changed up their styles there. Esper has played, he's actually not a pure dedicated jumper like some people are. He does occasionally swap to a wheeler, but it's definitely, his comfort was a jumper, and now it seems to have flipped, just like you said. Alright, looks like we're returning to the lobby now.
We're done with the lag test. Bregan decided after he couldn't jump the agonies, it's a wash, it's over.
We're going to be starting on the
Rio, the Sharkie and Esper. Good games, fellas. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. We're starting on lane for the sets, not Palace. I guess that's good.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm very curious to see how it's going to play out. Because lane has a lot of niche things to it that are very different from Palace. And I think the best thing about lane is that the spawns are maybe the most balanced in the game. Palace,
I would agree.
A lot of people think that Palace is very balanced. I don't think Palace is balanced. I think the fact that two players can get the double high spawn and just have permanent high ground where their bases are really skews things. And I think lane does not have anything that severe.
Especially if your partner spawns not behind tree, but in between those two spawns, you can have a trident kind of or like 3. I don't know how to describe it, but you've got
You're
one spawn
permanently
behind the
flanked
tree.
there.
Yeah, that can definitely. And if that person gets like a bad draw, then that can really just be curtains right there. Lane, I feel like the only way for lane to be bad is if your draw sucks. That's it, really.
Yeah, you can do some dirty hang stuff there. That is the one thing about Lane, is that it's a very easy map to hang on. And it's also a map that you can do. Oh, and as I say it, we
Yeah.
see Bregan with the Forest Sanctuary here. We have banned
Oh,
memory lapse in this tournament,
he's
but
immediately going for it. I hope Sharkie and Esper have something to deal with this, but I don't feel like they would.
this is
Also,
a
what's up?
very scary one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, wait! What just happened there? Wait, the Forest Sanctuary didn't go down!
Oh no!
Did did
Wait,
Esper just play an environmental right before Bregan landed his?
Forest Sanctuary. I don't have Gatherer or anything for this game, so
Forest Sanctuary
yeah, I
is you
think he
can't use
did.
any attacks that do 3 or higher.
Yeah, he did. He denied it right
Let's
at the
see if he can
start.
do it again.
Oh no, not that time.
Oh, okay. It does go down there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So this is the problem: is that now you literally cannot break glacial, flash hull. Like, it's really
Yeah.
crippling environmental, and usually you run this with a lot of pop stuff too. So Bregan and Gaignun don't necessarily need to attack them; they can just pop them out. Oh,
Mm.
Sharkie has popped a stimulate there. I don't know.
No, that I don't think that's what you want to be doing unless you've got like a key palm. Yeah, we've got Dietrich, and he's just going to go in. Yep.
Yeah, Sharkie may
I
have
think.
disabled his attacks because he may be over 3 damage now.
Yeah, I think he has. He's misplayed there. That's not how you want. That's not how you want to take this game.
Yeah. Yeah, and now they're being popped out. Forest Sanctuary is so crippling if you don't have an answer for it.
Yeah, and even worse, he's got the orb. So even if they find like a judgment or a crush,
Yeah.
they can't break it. No, that might be game one, like straight up.
It is very difficult to see a possible play that Sharkie and Esper have to get out of this situation.
Oh, he has a jump. He has a levitate. Nice. All right.
Oh! Okay, and if Bregan runs 3, he has 1 left. They are
Yeah.
chewing through that arsenal, though.
Or a backflow is really nice, actually, for this situation.
You can do a lot of damage in a single hit there. But is it going
Chaos
to
goes
be
down.
enough? Sharkie is about to be popped out.
Yeah. And that does it. Yeah, that's Sharky out. Or a backflow is the only thing that he can.
Man, this is a tricky one. Okay,
Oh,
Gaignun is
Gaignun,
very low, though.
yeah, Gaignun takes a big hit.
And Esper is nowhere near to being popped out. It'll be difficult for them to pop out Esper without taking a ton of more hits.
Yeah.
I think Sharkie and Esper definitely still have a shot at this.
Yeah. Esper has been known to pull out some crazy clutch plays at the end of games. So you've got it in you, Esper.
He
Let's
does
see
have
it.
that clutch factor.
Mm.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to stop both Gaignun and Sharkie, but yeah, if he just takes hits every time they try and go for it.
Oh, very smart from Bregan. Uses all of his aura, so the backflow does no damage.
I was wondering why he did that. Yeah, Esper's just got to save it up and wait for them to go for the pop here. Just save his aura, and then they can't do it.
Mm.
Ooh, big hit
Big
on Bregan. I mean, it's hard for them to get the pops off right now. Okay.
All right, Bregan goes down.
Gaignun is not close to one-shot range, but they can get in good damage here. Good cartwheel.
Good pickup.
And if that Forest Sanctuary was still down, that aura backflow would be disabled. So the fact that they were able to remove that is actually really coming in clutch here.
Mm. We've got the violent change. Oh, not a good aura backflow.
Yeah. It's a long way to go for Esper's capsules, but it does look rather difficult for him to kill both of them at the same time.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's the problem with backflows, that they can use up all of their aura, and so the backflow does negligible damage.
Mm. What we really need here is like a flame sword or something.
Yeah.
Or a turb, yeah. I'm surprised I guess the turbs have been popped, but the turb would have been really nice about now because Orb can't protect him.
You're right. Yeah. It is interesting that both teams went for Enviros here.
Mm. Violent change goes out, Esper goes dry, and that's it. I think from here they just play keep away.
Yep. Very hard to see any way out of this one.
Yeah, Bregan admiring the view.
Just watching him run for it. Yeah, this is over.
Oh, he picks him up, drops him, and he immediately goes down. All right, pretty decisive. Game 1 to Bregan and Gaignun.
Yeah, it's very the interesting part comes next is they open game one with a environmental hang. So what do you do going into the next games? How do you adapt to that?
Another thing is that losing to something like that, maybe this is just me, but losing to something like that is very, very frustrating and very aggravating. So I would be thinking, okay, how can I mess these people's day up as hard as I can?
Really
I feel like,
demoralizing.
yeah, I feel like we might see some, maybe a vicious balance at some point. I feel like level race or a quantum decay.
If they maybe do like a chaos to shut down Orb and Amulet and then the erase skills, that could
Yeah.
potentially work. Or I mean, even just if they have turbs, like Chaos
Mm.
Turb could be a possible answer. Zinxis says having a jump skill is going to be needed. Yeah, that is what kept them in the game for so long, is that they were able to just jump up and remove the Forest Sanctuary. That really is kind of like the universal Enviro answer that gets through Orb. The only thing is that it can't stop a chaos because it costs less than 2.
Mm.
We're going to Pano. Now this is
I
an
know.
interesting one. I'm expecting something dirty here, but I don't know
I
if it's
force
going to be Rico or another Enviro hang.
I foresee Rico here. I think it'll either be that or it'll either be that or it'll be Irregular Rhythm.
Irregular Rhythm is an interesting one. I'm actually pretty fond of it, although I don't see it very often.
I think it's underplayed, especially on maps like Pano. Irregular Rhythm. I used to not really rate it, but
It's interesting because it's the exact opposite of optimization, and so it's a really good ricochet laser counter, and just generally messes stuff up a lot.
yeah. I love these Arsenal names of Bragans. Very nice.
I know. Man,
Actually, I
this
think
is.
he played this one in the scrim versus me, versus Thin and Shadow when I was playing with him.
Oh, really? Was he doing enviro hangs in that?
I saw friendships, and there was decoy.
It's possible that he was just wanting to test out the arsenal and didn't want to tip his hand about the
Yeah,
environmentals.
yeah. I did ask him. I did say to him, if you want me to play something, send it over and I'll load it up. But I guess there's only so much you can really do on a last minute partner.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't want to play your tourney arsenals in the matches leading up to the tournament.
Yeah, definitely tipping your hand, as you mentioned. Okay, so
Sure.
we've got a friendship coming. early 2 friendship hand. That's a pretty decent start,
A
I'd say,
strong
for something
start.
like this.
And he can
Yep.
go for the
Orb.
hang immediately. Although Sharkie is a jumper, so they're gonna have to break those couches pretty quick, or else
Mm,
Sharkie will be
mm,
able to take that down.
mm.
Is he gonna use the friendships to break them? I think he's considering doing it.
Yeah, I think he is. I saw. No,
Okay,
okay, we
Gaignun
don't
can
have to
do it.
worry.
Yeah.
All right, we've got another Enviro
Gaignun
hang
threw
here.
a Rian for that. They lost that Rian. And,
Oh,
that is an
I mean,
expensive hang.
I actually don't mind it because he's still got two friendships in this arsenal,
I think it
and
was the right play. It's
yeah,
just
you don't
like,
need yeah. Oh, he
oh
got
wait,
it.
he got up there anyway.
He
Oh,
made
they
the
didn't
jump.
break the other.
No, he broke it. Sharky made that jump
No,
clean. He just made it raw.
there's a tiny little breakable spot there. Yeah, I think they missed the one little breakable one. It
Yeah.
was like
All
right
right,
on
we
the
got a
corner of
second
it.
one
I didn't know
coming
that
out.
was there.
Got a second one coming out.
Oh, Zengsa says Meister can standing jump that.
Yeah, he definitely can.
Interesting. So, I mean, I wonder if this hang will be stopped by Sharky. They need to get some
Bregan
attacks to
checking his
blast
work.
them.
Bregan checking his work.
I know that's yeah.
That's
It looks
very
like he
funny.
might be able to get up there.
Yeah, I think he can.
I think they need to
It
stay on him, honestly.
might be a bit difficult. Yeah, just keep pinging him with decoy.
Oh, Gaiden doesn't have an attack right now. That Rian being thrown early is really slowing down their pressure right now.
Gaignun's still on 2 aura.
Is it a vicious?
Hmm.
Oh, it's a swift punch. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, or swift blow or whatever it is, the infinite use one.
Oh.
That's what they're running.
I understand.
Oh, Demon's Fire. I'm a huge fan of Demon's Fire.
I didn't have it on my map at all. And then suddenly I noticed that about 9 out of 10 games, everyone was just playing Demon's Fire. I don't know where this skill came from, but apparently people just decided, oh, hey, this skill exists now.
I mean, it's a 2-cost Will-O-Wisp. That's pretty good
Yeah.
for aggro stuff.
Mm.
They're
Especially when you...
really struggling to get some pressure down here.
Mm.
Like, the setup is complete. They have the hang, they have the orb, but they've done no damage.
Mm. Yeah, not a single attack has been thrown from Sharkie or Esper, yet they have taken 21 damage.
Yeah, usually those hangs are pretty expensive to get health-wise from the Mephistos and usually eating a few hits. But normally you see a lot more immediate reward for hanging it. And here they've gotten really nothing.
Yeah. Gaignun's down to 9 capsules, and there we go, 4 damage.
Finally starting to get the pressure down. That decoy swift blow is going to be pretty tricky to land on a map like this.
Oh, it's just Hyperkick. Yeah, Hyperkick does the job perfectly. No
Yeah,
shields on Esper.
I do like Hyperkick here. Although I wonder if it'd be better to go above 2 aura so you can Hyperkick twice and just forget about the Swift Punch. Like
I mean,
at
you've
that
got
rate.
+2. You've always got +2 anyway, so...
We've not seen... It seems like Esper and Sharkie's arsenals may have been pretty disabled by this, because they have
Yeah.
not put out much pressure themselves. I think Esper is probably playing Ricochet Laser.
Yeah.
It looks like Sharkie has a hyper kick of his own, which is very nice, but it's going to be pretty hard to get any real work done with it. Did Gaignun vicious? Why are Sharkie and Esper at 4 aura? So he must have, or they must have vicious.
I think he did. Maybe I missed something. Huh. pretty slack of me, if that's the case.
I mean, there's a lot going on in this series. These are some really weird arsenals and strats coming out. I definitely think Gaignun and Bregan are wanting to stress test and really push the boundaries of the rule set we have here. And first round is the best one to do it because if you go 0-3, you still have a chance to come all the way back.
Yeah, definitely. Glacial Wall is absolutely devastating at the moment.
Sharkie should have a Tiger Strength. You can definitely Tiger Strength this environmental down. It would help a lot here. I mean, I think Gaignun and Esper, or Gaignun and Bregan very slightly have the advantage here, but I could see this being a draw. Like it's going to be difficult to do enough damage to actually close out this game.
Yeah, Sharkie needs Esper to have something. Oh, 7 damage.
Wow,
7 damage win.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that is a gets him again.
Well, Gaignun heard me, and they're putting the hurt on now.
Yeah, that's
I think Esper may not have anything.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I would say, if anything, maybe Esper was hoping to get an Opti down before the reduced entropy could come down, but
I mean, the reduced entropy would turn off Rico even then.
Yeah, but if he got the Opti down, okay, all right.
A little bit of a scary spot here.
Yeah, this is a bit scary, actually. Bregan
okay.
goes down.
Wow, that is a tough pickup for Gaignun.
Yeah, that could be it.
No shield on Gaignun either.
Esper, no attack. Esper doesn't have an attack.
I mean, it's a hyper kick. Oh wow! What was that? Was that an Agonies?
That must have been an Agonies. That had to have been an Agonies.
Oh my god!
Beautiful.
Wow!
Beautiful
Justice prevails. The force or the reduced entropy hang is halted.
I must say, Bregan and Gaignun, you will one day have to answer for your words and deeds. But I didn't think it would be today.
Yeah, wow. Zexa said it was a manual, I think. And maybe we're gonna have to rewatch that if that was. That is incredible.
I'm gonna need to see the Sharkie POV on that one.
I know. I definitely think that we learned one thing from these two matches in succession, and it's that the popping from the Forest Sanctuary is not really crippled at all. You can still do a full pop strategy very effectively, but if you're going for an attacking strategy with something like Reduce Entropy down, it's a lot harder to deal damage.
That's what the friendship was for. But yeah, even then, I don't know. I feel like friendship decks are just cursed. I've never seen a friendship deck win.
I think friendship is a really powerful skill. Honestly, I think the map may have been the biggest thing here. Because imagine if this was an open map like City, and the decoy was actually able to land consistently. Because they had so much cover to avoid the pressure here. So I could see this working a lot better on a different map. Still 1-1. Really close series so far.
Yeah, definitely quite the turnaround. That really went like 100 to 0, 0 to 100 in the other way. Because that game was 90% Bregan and Gaignun. Like, it was straight up their game. And then right at the last second, the debris hit came out.
Yeah.
Bregan went down, and it just all spiraled out of control from there.
That is sometimes what you see with these combo-focused hang decks, where you spend a lot of resources and health trying to get your combo down, and usually, if you are able to stay safe, you can win with that combo. But it leaves you, there's an opening where you're both at low health, and if they just find that opening and they kill one of the other players, and then the other one has to make a difficult pickup, that is usually your one window to make a comeback when they have that environmental down.
Yeah, they they saw an inch and they took it for a mile, 100%.
Yeah, it's. I definitely think Gaignun and Bregan are trying to push the limits of the format and see how counterable are these new environmentals. And are they, potentially problematic skills that we will have to look into for the ruling? And I think it'll definitely take a lot more time to really see that for sure. But we have so far one example of one succeeding and one example of one being countered. But even then,
Yeah.
both games they were fairly close.
Oh, I'm pretty confident in saying that if Gaignun was able to make that pickup, then it would have been very, very hard for Sharkie and Esper to close
Definitely.
to close that game out. It definitely was a do or die in that situation, and they did it.
The big thing for determining how balanced these environmentals are and if they are potentially problematic is going to be how replicable and how consistent you can counter them if you're prepared for it. Because pulling out clutch moments like this is definitely very impressive, but it remains to be seen how consistent they are, because that really determines how balanced something.
It's definitely not something you can rely on. I feel like well, we have to see where the map goes for this one, but I feel like okay, we've got Palace.
You can definitely hang here as well, although it's
a hard hang's not banned.
No, you can do a soft hang on Palace because you can break the two bridges and then hang in the center platform.
Yeah. Okay.
But honestly, sometimes I feel like it'd be better to just go for like put someone on vibe or something and just blast them.
Yeah.
Just like play it straight up because Palace is really good for getting pressure down, and you can hurt people a lot trying to go for an environmental hang easier than some of these other maps. So I'm curious to see if they'll go for it again here. Well, actually, it looks like Bregan is because he has a select.
Yeah, he's got the same arsenal from game 1 selected. Opti Key I found on this map is very strong. Just like 3 Tiger of Strength, lasers, blaster.
Yeah, I definitely think you want to be able to grab a Rian, because sometimes the way the range is worked out, Blaster is just sometimes fighting is too close range for Blaster. If you can manual Vibe Laser pretty well, you can kind of compensate for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Hyper Kick as well.
I mean, you've got learning as well in Key.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's pretty important to grab. To grab that Rian.
I found that learning has just become one of my staples. Just the chance of being able to steal someone's Rian or being able to grab a Rian is just too good to pass up.
It's so strong to be able to play an optical key deck and also have reincarnation. Like to have your Tiger Strength Vibe Laser and also your Tiger Strength Rian with 2 school aura recovery.
Well, like it gives you access to the perfect hand. You have learning in your hand, you've got Tiger Strength, you've got Vibe Laser, you're learning a Rian, and you pick up your guard off the bench. It's like what you can't ask for a better hand.
I think the only major weakness of Optical Key is the lack of erase shields and lack of utility effects like Armoros and anti-environmentals.
You're also quite weak to Turb.
Yeah, also weak to Turb. But in terms of like straight up power and offense, it's such a good combo.
Yeah. All right, looks like we're going in for it. Oh, the bridge is already broken.
It could end up helping them.
Yeah. If Bregan can make the jump and...
Does he still have it? Does he still have it?
I think you have to go up the route, don't you?
I thought you had to, yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Oh.
Bregan is pretty consistent. Back in the day, he was very consistent with this.
Yeah, I think Sharkie's noticed him. He's not going to let him do that for free.
If Sharkie has something to punish him, it could be pretty hard. Oh, the jump will make it a lot easier.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yep, and it's down. Gonna take a little bit of heat there, but...
I mean, 4 damage for possibly being able to turn off your opponent's arsenal, that's pretty good.
I take that trade.
You got
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! Wait, great jumps from Sharkie. I'm actually getting a little. Are you getting a little bit of flag here? Or
I
is
am
that
getting a
mine?
little bit behind. I think I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay.
I'm
Bregan's
gonna
trying to block him.
turn down
Just-
stream quality.
I could stand.
Oh, this is quite good from Bregan. He's blocked them. They can't go up.
Interesting.
Yeah, Bregan just stand there, looking pretty.
Incredible content for the stream right here. Look at that. That's the money shot right there.
Oh, nice glasses. Like Gucci?
Yeah, his fashion is on point.
You can't jump from that.
We
Oh,
really
yeah.
don't get to appreciate the fashion side of competitive PT enough.
95% certain.
Yeah.
So as long as I stand in his way.
Looks like everyone's really favoring the red color scheme here, which is what's your take on that, Dylan? Is red the meta?
I'd rate the red. Black for me, 100%. See, if I was in this game, it would work because I can just my lag just lets me push people.
Oh my wow,
take
the
3
counter
damage.
tech.
I'm not sure he can.
Yeah, you take 3 damage for that, mate.
What is Gaignun going for, I wonder?
Oh, beautiful jump.
Here,
It
can
takes 3
you
damage
should
for his
hit
trouble.
the pause and play to refresh your stream. Catch
Okay.
up with me a bit.
Yeah.
I do have red in this arc.
Oh, he gets it! Oh, that hurt! That was a lot of damage.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I'm still a couple of seconds behind. I'm just going to refresh. Oh, nice manual. I'm going to refresh real quick.
Took the arc. I can't stop him from making the attempt.
Okay.
Gaignun is maybe doing a pop deck as well?
I feel like that's what. Yeah.
What do you have? Anything?
Oh, I've got.
And that's how they've been playing this Arsenal.
You've got what?
Oh, Gaignun is doing a recall loop, so they probably have violent changes.
You've got any pop?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Alright.
What time are you at? I've
I'm gonna
got
pick up a
6:27.
violent change then, real quick.
I am at 6:17 right now.
Okay. I am.
You ready?
Oh, I'm at 6:14 now. Okay.
Alright, cool.
All right, Bregan with a violent change and a D trick.
Good
Yeah,
jump.
recall.
Ice Sword is difficult to jump. That's very impressive.
Yeah, it's very hard. I've tried it. I think.
Yeah, those very long range ones are pretty difficult, but he still perfectly got the. Wow, beautiful jumps right here. This is just art. He still got it. Bregan still got the sword jumps.
That's what I mean. It's the rust is just doesn't hang on.
All right, Bregan. Well, you're kind of contradicting me a little bit here, but
I mean, you don't really need
I mean, we're allowed to have one.
yeah,
I feel
no,
like this
they're-
works out for Gaignun because he can just recall loop the violent changes and he's not popping his partner out and then.
confident in jumping up the tree.
Yeah, Gaignun is rather low on capsules themselves. Oddly,
He's got 2 ice swords.
I don't know if the recall loop isn't going correctly or if they just haven't been able to complete it yet. But they're still ahead, so it looks like they'll be able to. Yeah, if Bregan pops one of Esper's, then the last violent change will take them both out.
Sharkie
I guess one
missing the
Esper,
jump.
and then-
Very, very hard jump.
He jumped off.
I've only been able to pull it off once.
Well, they can't violent change now.
No, but they can pop Esper for all he's worth.
I do.
Violent change play is open now. It looks like pretty favorable for Gaignun and Bregan. I don't see them being able to do 20 damage to Gaignun while they're both, yeah.
I got to admit, this isn't what I expected from this set, but it's worked out quite well for them.
This is what I expected from this set.
Oh, I guess that just goes to show how much more experienced you are than me. Zan
Well,
probably saw it coming from a mile away as well.
I may have received some intel from, yeah, Gaignun was talking to me about this, and they just told me, please don't be too mean in the commentary. So I figured it was gonna be something like this. I would be very displeased if it was happening to me right now. But I am interested to see how counterable these strategies are.
It
So-
shouldn't go to a draw. That would be
15
weird.
seconds if you're at 5. That's a minute.
I think what they need to do is they just need to get a really fast start and just really pile on. Like Bregan has just been kind of allowed to just do his own thing
Yeah.
for these games,
Elle said that they'd be really
which has really cost them.
no matter
You know, they've let him hang environmentals 4 times
Yeah.
during this set.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, it can be difficult if you are not expecting it and your arsenals aren't built to deal with it. But that kind of early pressure does seem like one of the ways to get this stuff off. The only issue I have with early aggro to counter enviro hangs is that it's draw dependent. You know, like even with Mephisto's packs, if you don't get the right draws, then it can be hard to get pressure before they can get the hangs down. And even then, because of revives, you have a lot of chances to get that. Like, it's very difficult to to kill both players at the same time to totally shut down the strategy. So I do think early aggro can work, but I don't know if it's the answer to strategies like this. I don't know if it's consistent and replicable enough.
Or rehab for Ice Sword.
I think the real test for this strategy is going to be in the following matches. That come in rounds 2 and 3 when people are expecting this stuff from Gaignun and Bregan and build their arsenals to respond to it.
Yeah. While we're in the intermission real quick, I'll just have to go take care of something. I'll be back in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Won't be long.
Yeah, Zinxa says my strat is to kill them fast. Yeah, I definitely think that is one of the better answers to stuff like this. I just feel like sometimes even if you do have that good early pressure, because of revives, you can kill them and do a massive amount of damage, but either you then get something erased from an erase shield that they have, or they drop like some kind of level erase or something. I feel like you need a really consistent answer. If you know that they are going to be running stuff like this, you should be able to bring a counter that really dismantles it. Because they know what they're running right now. They know 100% sure they are running these kinds of environment hangs. And so they need an answer that will punish them for being this predictable. And I don't know if early aggro stuff is a consistent enough win con to punish people who are this predictable with their environment. But
well, there's no rhythm, no rhyme, and there's the one that we played on Pano.
Let's do no rhythm, no rock. What do you think of that?
I'm fine with it.
okay, let's go in for the nature one. I don't know if this says you just bully the one person hanging or use anti-hang turb and return to nature. Yeah, those are definitely.
Yeah. There's always a chance.
But I don't doubt that those are answers to it. My only thing is I want to know how surefire, like what win rate can you get with those arsenals? Because I feel like for how powerful these environmentals are, those need to be like 80% win rate to deal with these. If you know that they're going to be brilliant. I think
the win rate would be quite high because Bregan doesn't have any attacks in that arsenal, or he has one.
Yeah.
And you know, 1 out of 30, that's not good odds to have that attack. He has to Mephistos to grab that attack, and that's really not what he's doing. And if he's doing that, you've kind of already forced him off it.
I know we didn't try it.
Yeah, I definitely see what you guys are saying, and I want to see if Sharkie and Esper will be able to bring this out. I mean, a lot of us will probably be facing these arsenals in the future. If we're not able to punish Bregan and Gaignun for this, they're going to keep running it. So we're going to have to see if we do have the answers to them, and if that early pressure stuff is enough to stop this.
I see we're on highway. I'm Esper playing jumper this time. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe to do. Actually, I don't know why he's playing a jumper, unless he has his own environmental.
Esper's a free spirit, man.
He is a free spirit. Esper does what Esper does.
Yeah, let's go, Esper.
I didn't see if there is a environment in this one. I'm going to assume that there is, but this does look a little bit different. This might be the reduced entropy one again, maybe?
But I should still have decoy.
I unfortunately missed the pre-game, the Arsenal selection, so my apologies.
It's nature it's nature key is what it is. Unless it's at 3 school.
I will let you pick.
Purify on bench to counteract any armorers.
I mean, I guess they're really not.
We've got an orb. Do we have a doppelganger?
Yeah, Doppelganger seems like it might be likely if he's trying to buff Gaignun up and then copy their stats.
Well, that's usually how these friendship decks work. He's burned through 2 hyper kicks now, so he's not really concerned.
It's kind of behavior that makes me think he might be going for another environment hang.
Yeah, another environment pop out, maybe.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, a regular rhythm!
Okay, there it is.
Glorious. They have something to shoot at him? Oh no.
Nope, goes down.
That is an expensive orb right there.
Yeah, I was about to say, you beat me to it. 6 cost Purify.
Yeah, if he spams.
And so I wonder if Gaignun is running Key Palm, maybe? It looks like they're doing lasers. I mean, a 4 cost slide laser is still pretty expensive.
I mean, a 2 cost Vibe Laser isn't really that bad.
A 2 cost Vibe Laser is definitely... I would play a 2 cost Vibe Laser.
Oh, yeah. It's probably the most balanced the skill would be.
Yeah! Yeah, I don't really see what their win condition is here.
2 cost...
Like, Gaignun's just manuing a 4 cost twist laser.
Looks like he lost it too. I saw a flash hole out of Sharkie.
Yeah, Sharkie may have just erased that.
Judgment. Nice.
Wait! It got through the, was Bregan below, 4 aura?
I don't see how, but he got through it.
I thought he was well above that. Wow.
Maybe... Well, Judgment is 0 cost, so they probably just kept using it.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Oh, and now pop out. Well, this actually looks pretty dire for Bregan and Gaignun.
They might be running Shatter Eliminate themselves.
It's turned around a little bit. Bregan can't really defend here.
Ooh, the Psycho
Big Psycho Burst.
Wow, the Psycho Burst pop pressure.
What? Esper missed?
Esper is using Shatter. Can't delete aura.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, the dual Psycho Burst is pretty hard to land, especially on a jumper. Well,
over
there it goes right there.
In the game, by the way.
What'd you say?
Over 500 hours in the game, by the way.
Over 500 hours in the game. Well, you don't see Shatter Eliminate too often. Oh, I think Gaignun just lost another laser. I think Sharkie deleted that.
Yeah. Friendship coming out.
Wait a minute.
If Gaignun doesn't have any attacks, it's not going to do all that much.
Gaignun's also on no aura.
Wow, man, I am not fine.
Oh, did Gaignun get hit by a Disintegrate?
Yeah, you must have.
Whose Disintegrate was it?
Would have been Esper's, I believe.
Esper's running... No way Esper's running Psycho Burst Disintegrate.
Esper likes Disintegrate.
Well, Gaignun is definitely safe from the pickup. that is one thing that's not a concern in this situation. Zixus and Esper. Esper's running a Disintegrate Psycho Burst deck?
I mean, it's worked out. We've got another regular rhythm coming out.
I hope they have other attacks to hit Gaignun. Oh, beautiful! Wow. Well, hey, maybe there's a good counter to Hangs.
Yeah. Sharkie with the clutch Fire of Gehenna saying, nope. Unfortunately, Esper eats his own words there.
That's gonna even it out a little bit. Can no longer do that Gehenna to stop Bregan from doing the hang.
But Bregan is out of this game. He's only got a regular rhythm.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, dear. Well,
and he misses it.
Fire of Gehenna.
does Sharkie have Gehenna as well?
Oh, I'm good down there.
I believe that's who had it in the first place. Yeah.
Oh, Gaignun takes a tumble.
Yeah.
Gaignun is fairly healthy, but Gehenna can dish out a ton of damage. And this is actually kind of a hard pickup. This is a very awkward spot that the Bregan has died in.
Yeah, the Arsenals have definitely not played out the way that Bregan and Gaignun have hoped they would. I imagine that they had a much different game envisioned with this pick.
Yeah, I still think that Gaignun and Bregan are partially playtesting and just seeing. It looks like they've tried each of the scary environmentals that are still allowed. So I do think part of this is just them kind of workshopping and prepping for future matches. But that is a 7 damage slide laser. Oh my god.
Right there.
That is quite something.
I mean, Esper's a jumper, so he should be fine. Jumper with +4 speed.
He tried to pick Bregan up.
Yeah, I think Sharkie... Oh, no, Sharkie was down there.
Yeah, they're too similar. They're playing the same character. Bregan's a little bit wary of fire right now.
I definitely say Sharkie and Esper are favored right now, but it could be hard to close this out, because Gaignun is still fairly healthy.
I'm just thinking of whether
I have one more, too.
Esper took a big hit there.
Alright, if he's there...
That's another 7 damage laser.
Definitely a very scary... Oh no, Bregan!
Oh, we've got the Shatter and the Eliminate.
Oh, does he have both?
Yeah, he's got both.
Oh, Bregan is a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
Wow, and Gaignun is within Gehenna one-shot range. Wow.
He's gonna have to fight the 2v1. He hasn't limited.
It's a tough spot for Gaignun here. Does he go to pick his partner up and risk getting popped out, or does he? Oh, there you go.
Oh, the Lucifers! Yeah, this is looking very dire.
Yeah, I think I don't want to commentator's curse this, so I won't say anything yet.
I mean, Gaignun does have a one-shot on Sharkie and a one-shot on Esper. And a 2-shot on Esper, but only if they're Tiger Strength up, and that's going to be hard to do with that Lucifers.
5 damage, half a kick. I guess Esper just goes in. Yeah, he's got it. He just goes in. He doesn't care.
Wow, well played from Esper and Sharkie there.
Yeah. They really turned that one around.
They did. Hey, there's one example right there of countering these enviro hangs.
Yeah.
I don't think they're even
Just
watching our stream.
Fire Gehenna.
Fire Gehenna.
Sharkie, I guess.
You want to reset your do the pause and play thing again to make sure we're in sync?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
keep seeing them comment.
All right, so we're 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Final game.
Looks like the series is turning out about as close as a lot of us expected. Not all of us. A lot of people thought this would be a sweep for Bregan and Gaignun. You're not turning out that way right now.
Come on, Sharkie. Come on, Esper. The TAB's going to pay out good today.
Very neutral, unbiased commentators here, guys. We're rooting for both sides here. No biases. No, honestly though, I'm just looking forward to seeing more of these counters. If it looks like Gaignun and Bregan want to keep sticking with this stuff, so I want to see if Sharkie and Esper have really caught on to the game and are able to shut this down, and they fully adapted to it, and may stop these shenanigans from Gaignun and Bregan for future matches as well.
I mean, you can do the kick or you can do the re-end kick.
All of
I think
Gaignun and
this is the
Bregan's
longest-
future opponents should be paying close attention to these games.
Whatever you think will hit better. We were having a little trouble with lasers.
Yeah, I wonder if
Re-end was
Gaignun and Bregan feel like they've maybe showed their hand a bit by playing this so early into a tournament, but
I was considering that. Yeah, like
yeah,
Sharkie and Esper are definitely strong enough opponents that I understand them wanting to bring it here, but it does feel like the kind of thing that you might save for the later rounds against like your hardest fights before people can
Yeah.
adapt to it.
We can tell them sign.
Another thing I was going to mention is maybe this is just me, but I feel like this is the longest set of Phantom Dust I've ever seen that without seeing Rian. I don't think I've seen Rian once.
We saw it in definitely on Panorama, I think, because it did a lot of damage on Panorama. But yeah, there has been a shocking lack of reincarnation in this series.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if
No,
anyone's
I'm
sick
all
of
for it.
reincarnation, then the environmental meta is here to save you.
I did not hear anything there. There we go. I was trying to click on something.
I know
else.
Sin's keen for it. I know Sin loves environmentals.
Yeah,
Hates
Sin.
Hates Rian. Hates Opti. Simple as.
I think Sin is watching this series and just hoping that this gets shut down so hard that he never has to play against.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the same thing a little bit myself. I would not be having fun in this series right
I'm
now.
assuming somebody's complaining.
Another thing Sin's probably thinking is shut the fuck up, Dylan.
Oh, it's fine. He's always like that. You know, he just
Nah, he's
he
chill.
likes to
chill.
hide his affection, but we all know it's
I know,
there.
yeah. Tough love.
Tough love.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Good luck on the BRC runs,
Are
Sin.
you going the laser kick?
So I changed it.
Maybe try out Jet Set Radio Future. That game's pretty pog.
That
Okay.
sound good to you?
Ooh, I've heard a lot of good things about that
no
one.
melee option.
It was at GDQ this year, actually.
That makes the default.
I've just my time has been consumed by swapping between Phantom Dust Armored Core and Genshin Impact, and those are really the only games I've played for the last like 3 years, pretty much.
Vicious deck? Is that what you were thinking?
Okay, so going to Sign.
No, I don't want this with dishes.
Bregan has told me that he favors
Just run
pretty
that
standard
right
optical key on this map, but
Uh-huh.
maybe that was just a red herring, so that I wouldn't leak strats to the other side.
I do think that I think in another tournament, Bregan would very likely bring optical key stuff. I think this is them
Yeah.
testing out
If we're-
this new stuff.
I was thinking.
Yeah, if we were playing X-Gen, the tournament Jesse hosted, then 100% it would just be optical key.
Sign, I do think you can do soft hangs with jump still,
Yeah,
but I think you can also get to those from the lift, but if I'm
yeah,
remembering correctly.
the jump pads make it
Is there
a little
true-
bit hard.
Is there a true soft hang spot on that map? There probably is. There's probably one of those pillar things that's away from the lifts far enough that you can only get it with jump. But that is interesting, I think.
Changing this.
Let
me see this. None of these cost more than 2, except for
I-
one leveling up.
Don't think there is actually,
Yeah, I feel like
because there's a jump lift in near the middle of the map. And then there's a jump lift next to one of the spawns, and they're both pretty close to pillars there. And then on the opposite side of that spawn, there's a jump lift that lets you stand on those 3 pillars. And then the bridge, like the rock bridge leading from that spawn to the middle one, where like the antenna, so
Got at least one friendship.
not this spawn, the one opposite this spawn, where that big antenna is, I think you can just jump that. Maybe this one?
One.
Maybe this
well,
antenna?
we're about to find out because they are still running. What is this? Is this the? I think this is the reduced entropy one.
Yeah, I believe so.
Jump and nope, 2 jumps.
Not far from the setup, and this is one reason why I think the early pressure stuff is questionable because it's 30 seconds in, and he almost has the hang up. Like you can't always. Yeah, like look at this. I really don't think you can guarantee you have enough aggro to actually stop this 30 seconds into the
I've
match.
got hyper kick in hand.
Like it just sometimes you will get those trolls, but I don't know if that's consistent enough.
Yeah, that hand is pretty hard to beat. 3 jumps,
This fucking
3 reduced entropies. I imagine 3 orbs.
Sharky is going for it right now.
Yeah, he's
right? Yeah,
Oh, he's got it.
He's got it. He's got
Beautiful.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great from Sharky there.
The one
Yeah,
Wow.
great stuff.
This looks bad for Gaignun and Bregan.
No, but
Well,
I've got orb. They can't take
he gets
Bregan.
another reduced entropy and he just jumps onto the back pillar,
I haven't
right?
faced
Or he
Mephistos, and I have
Sharky, yeah, maybe that one, if it's too far away for Sharky to hop to.
Yeah. Might need some suppressing fire.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
That's
you
a
can.
problem.
Yeah, you can't jump that.
yeah, he's eyeing it now.
Overriding my iron skin to find
Oh,
this.
he is digging hard for it. He knows he needs to get it before they get pressure on him. They're kind of just letting him dig. I feel like Sharky and Esper
Yeah,
should be
this-
going hard on Bregan right now.
Yeah, he's no shields, only a jump.
They're just letting him
Yep.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, you had him.
Yeah.
But this would show, we could think, what if Bregan had placed it here first? Like, this was the first one that he put
I
down.
did drop my iron skin though.
Mm-hmm. 6 damage ran.
I've got glacial.
Yeah, he's got the glacial wall now.
And
It's going to be very hard to break that shield.
Try air
Yeah.
shenanigans again.
Wow, they are just eating these Rians right now. Hey, you got your wish, you got the Rian gameplay you were missing, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know me, we love Rian.
We love Rian.
We love Rian.
Both my vibe, skills, and Aurora. We get what we get.
I wonder
Love
what
me, Rian.
Sharky and Esper's attacks were that made them unwilling to come and attack Bregan while he was digging for that second reduced entropy. Because it really feels like there was a missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing double jumper right now. So
This is looking very dire. I don't see how...
You're right, Esper's playing the...
I mean, Esper might make the pickup, but I don't see how...
Oh, I don't think you can make that pickup.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yep, there you go.
That's what I wanted.
Well,
3-2.
the
Good game.
5 environmental games in a row, and they did
Yeah.
come out on top. So, future teams, you're gonna have to do your homework and figure out how to stop this shit.
Yeah, you've got your work cut out for you.
And I
Very
might be
close
in the
set,
future
very well
teams, so
Yeah, very close set, very well played from both teams.
it was still a
Absolutely
great
clutch.
series.
Yeah, absolutely clutch from Sharkie and Esper, especially on Pano.
Yeah, that was, they really, like, this is the hardest situation when you're not ready for this setup. They didn't have time to prep it, they didn't know what Bregan and Gaignun were going to be playing, and they still made it, like, a nail-bitingly close series without prep time. So, honestly,
Yeah.
hats off to them. Hats off to Bregan and Gaignun for pulling out these strategies and being able to make them work. Like, really well played all around here.
Yeah, very, very, very well done. Well deserved win, I would say.
Yep. Alright, I think we're probably going to call it there. Thank you so much for casting with me, Dylan.
No, thank you for having me. Thanks for putting up with me.
Yeah, and we will see you guys for more exciting matches. I do think there's actually... Xanxus' match may be happening later tonight, but it's very late. It's going to be in about, well, I guess 2 hours. So I don't know if we're going to have a caster for that one, but you guys can stay on the lookout for that. There may be more gameplay. It might, because Xanxus says it might be. Not for sure.
Oh, best of luck to everyone's future games. Best of luck to you too, El, for the tournament.
Thank you very much. We're going to have to see how it goes. Alright, this
Yeah.
is L signing off.